This is the 2KMC, and NBA 2K21 is here, baby. We'll be showing off your best plays in
looks like I'm live.
2K21 all year long, and it starts now.
We're gonna do a little NBA,
Things off this week with the best
little Crusader Kings after this. I'm probably only gonna do like a quarter or two, and then get straight into
the skyline of downtown Toronto,
Crusader Kings because I want to give that a shot.
It's a
Hey, Big Truck, how's it
evening here
going?
on the shores of Lake Ontario. Hi everyone, time to
not
get
too
into
bad.
NBA action on 2K Sport. DA, take it
How are
away.
you?
Kevin, thanks very much.
Didn't have the
I
best
love
day
that
today. It was
story.
just
David,
kind of
thank
weird.
you. And making our way toward the finish line.
I think
this
timing
is a great time to check out the new power rankings.
This is a big thing.
A look at Chicago. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And I feel like Toronto
On the weekend is when I have more time to stream during the day.
People who didn't realize how high their
But,
ceiling really was.
So a look at the starters
Nice.
for the Wizards.
But unfortunately,
Ball runs the play with Beal at the 2.
no one was
Troy
really
Brown is
watching
out there with Davis
today,
Bertans.
even on
And
YouTube.
it's Wagner in at the 5, down low. And for Toronto,
That
we've got Kawhi Leonard.
was
Kobe
money
is
right
out
there. I'm
with
the white
Curry.
team.
And it's LeBron James. And it's Rodman in at center.
James is effective
And
at getting near the basket. Always look to dunk it at home.
And the pass to Bertans.
then the very few people
Here's
I was
Beal.
kind
and
of
the
talking
dunk
to
by
today.
Beal.
I tell you,
I
he's
felt like I was
playing the
arguing with
game
him.
with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time
Just
on the
annoying.
rim. And you know, we often talk about Beal's skill set and his finesse.
Ah,
he can
you
play
little-
a very physical game as well, Greg.
He doesn't have a choice.
That's
I
it.
mean, he had 4 brothers who all played football in college.
Boom.
So he kind of grew up around the physicality. And you can also tell.
Nah, it
Bill
was just an
taking his
odd,
strength and
screwed up
conditioning
day.
seriously, especially after having the lower body injury issues earlier in his career.
Here's Kobe up and in on the layup.
And they'd scored
Yeah.
several times already here in the first quarter on the
Yeah, so it was
inside.
just a little bizarre.
Teardrop shot. It's rebounded by
Yeah,
Leonard.
teardrop and you missed
Very
it.
aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
And taken away by
Oh,
Brown.
you little whore.
And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And another miss by Washington. Toronto, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And Kobe, here we go.
There we go.
And Brian, just a superb athlete, terrific.
Well, you don't know where I live.
Imposing his will on the defense on that drive.
Don't believe everything you read on the internet.
So first quarter, just over a minute and a half in.
It's easy to figure out where you
They
might
need
think
a
I
good
live.
offensive possession.
Yeah, they've
Mwah,
gone a
ah,
long
ah, ah.
time without a bucket.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not
But
to
no,
be.
there's
Good play
no
defense.
heat wave here.
And Kobe throws it
Kobe's on fire.
It's a double whammy, guys.
down. That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Curry with the steal. Fast break.
Come
Here
on,
come the
LeBron.
Raptors. James
Boom.
with the ball.
Oh, I love seeing Curry come up with steals
We're
like
throwing
this,
it down.
using his quickness to his advantage.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Bertans. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And
Yeah, so I'm just going to say this quickly. Not to, because, you know, whatever. It's not a big deal. If people think I do. But, like, someone goes, oh, is it hot? Oh, it's hot where you are. You must be sweating. I'm like, it is? What? You know what I mean? And then once someone was like, someone came in and was like, I forget if it was you, Felix. Happy Father's Day. I was like, Father's Day? I have a kid? Where? With who? When? It's really just funny, though, because a lot of people, they're like, they're
it's
so
Toronto.
sure. Like,
Go
hey,
into
man.
the break with a 10-point lead. They're shooting the ball so
And
well
I'm
in this
like,
one.
yeah, there's
Great
none of that.
performance from the field. And
Yeah.
don't go away. We'll be right back.
Not that it's a big deal, if I did. But it's just like, where did you get the information
And
that
glad to have you with
that
us,
supposedly
folks.
I
Second quarter
was?
Basketball. This game has not exactly been
It's just
neck
really
and neck,
weird.
but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what's your take on Toronto
Some
so far?
people just say the
Well, you
weirdest
can see
things.
These guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, it's a gambling style that pays off.
Give me that
Keeping
ball.
things in disarray for that offense.
Come on,
So on
LeBron.
the floor for Washington. Hachimura out there with
Come
Thomas
on.
Bryant. Then it's Robinson.
Slam it down.
And there's Ian Mahee. And it's Smith in at the
What
one.
was that?
Because of Bryant's timely shot blocking skills, he makes opponents second guess.
Like I said, it's not
And that
trolling.
was another
It's
look
not
at
an
the
insult.
aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
It's just, it's funny because some people, they're so sure. Hey, man. How's the weather down in Tennessee? I'm like, I'm in Tennessee.
And Toronto has possession.
I'm in the States now?
Outside
Really?
Bryant.
Okay, cool.
Greg, which team do you think has the toughest offense?
I'm like,
to
no, I'm
stop
in
the
Canada last
NBA?
I checked.
You know,
Unless someone kidnapped me.
No doubt about it.
Oh.
Things are changing a little bit. It's a tough one to say. The Bucks seem to
No,
be
because I called them out and I said,
what
what
they're
me?
doing with Giannis. The
Oh,
Rockets
did you
with that
see the
1-2
length of that
punch
throw?
Harden and Westbrook
The
is
pass?
incredible.
That was a
And
full
don't
court
sleep
pass.
on the
Look at
Lakers
that.
or the Clippers, partner. Right
Oh.
now, there's a few of them out there that
No, because I called the person out.
over trying to prepare to play against.
And they're like, oh, sorry.
LA team.
I was like,
And so it's
not a big
Washington
deal.
with it.
Just,
The Raptors getting the bucket.
it's like when I was talking about cars
Here in the second quarter with
earlier in
over
the
a minute
stream
gone.
today.
With that shot, the Raptor lead is cut down
And
now to just
someone was
8
asking me
on
if
the
I owned a
basket
car. I
from
said, no, I
Smith.
have access to a
And
car.
so James will bring it up for the Toronto
I don't
Raptors.
own one.
First chance of the
And then they're like,
season
well,
for
then
them
how do
to
you get
go up
around? I'm
against
like,
this
I
Wizards
just
team.
answered that.
And
I
well, they
have
swept the
access to a
season
car.
series against them last year, making it pretty
I'm telling you,
clear
today has
how
just
much
been
separation
really
exists
flippin'
between the
weird.
two teams.
Yeah, a lot of people think that separation still exists, but I myself, I
Yeah,
what
that
happens
happens in
this first
almost
game
all my
before I make that
videos.
call.
Here's Curry after the basket by Washington. Shoots. James trying to free himself up. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Oh yeah, and that's what you love.
No.
He shows no mercy.
You little whore.
Even with a comfortable lead. He's finally
God, I
coming
hate
around,
YouTube.
Trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in
Oh,
the
I
first
got
quarter.
denied. Give me the ball.
Yeah, nice effort there in tracking down the long rebound.
I'll clothesline you.
Shot by Robinson.
Oh, up high and down hard with that
Come on.
one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. And
There we
Bryant
go.
Slams it in.
I mean, the passing
Yeah, it's in
genius of
almost every
LeBron
video.
coming to the surface. I mean, a look that only a few players in the league can make.
Yeah, so today was
Bounce pass Smith.
discouraging.
That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down to 6, and the bucket from Bryant.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great.
But I mean, sometimes
inside
they say it
position.
takes a couple of
And
years
so
on
it's the
YouTube to
Toronto
just kind of figure things out, if that makes any sense.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. It was a fast pace for Toronto at the outset. Near flawless execution from both the
Yeah,
defensive
let's
and
go.
offensive areas of their game.
Don't care, I just want to get back into the game. So I want
And
to
that
save it,
wraps
and I'm
up
going to play
the
some
halftime show.
Crusader
Third
Kings
quarter
3.
set to begin in just a few.
It's a slow game, but I really enjoy it.
And in that first half,
Speaking
we
of
saw a
slow,
pretty tight
like,
battle.
seriously
we'll
now.
soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed.
Oh, would you
during
just
the
get
half.
back into the
You
game?
look at Kobe Bryant in this game. I mean, he has been everywhere.
There we go. My goodness. Yes. I've been playing a lot of basketball and stuff like that today. I'm not bored. I'm just kind of like, It's just the way I am sometimes, right? That's why I try to put the games in the title. Sometimes I do pretty good and I stick to one game for a good couple of hours, like I've been doing with Marvel. And then sometimes I just, I don't know. I just really struggle and whatever. Just sometimes it's, they're just kind of like hanging out and stuff like that. Doesn't bother me too much if I'm flip-flopping through games. Most people don't mind. Some people might be like, oh, no, not that one. But it's like, eh. Yeah, so I got some mods in the Crusader Kings 3, and I'm starting to, not really, but sort of kind of not really, getting a little bit more comfortable with the game. It's something I really enjoy, like I said. See, we've got the 100 stat man. Probably don't really need that. Daddy Pika's cheat menu. Yeah, That's right, you heard it. But it's a lot of fun because you don't have to make yourself like overpowered. You know what I mean? You can just kind of give yourself a little bit of a boost or make it so that gold is not an issue so you can raise armies whenever you want. It doesn't mean you have to go and spawn a million troop like I can. I still do it within a realistic amount because I want to practice battle, combat. Can I split my armies? Can I have an army all the way over here and then, send another troop there and start a war? Oh, no, I can't. If I have a raised army, I can't do that. Oh, okay. If I split them and I disband the first army or whatever, does it also recall all my armies? Just kind of like weird stuff like that. So it actually enables me to learn the game quicker. It doesn't teach me how to play it better, but that's not what I'm looking to do, right? I'm looking to understand the game better first. But anyways, yeah. Like I said, this one's it's a pretty unique game. There's no doubt. And it can be a lot of fun depending on how you look at it, I guess. It could be a lot of fun. Like I learned how to finally attack people. So even if it's not like my turn to attack, because this game isn't like Europa Universalis, right? For the couple of people that are in here. There is a game called Europa Universalis, and it's all about, like, having, like, you can have an army here, an army there. Like, you can have armies, like, just all over the flippin' place, and you can just take over the whole world. If I'm here, I can attack there. If I'm here, I can attack there. Just because I attacked from here to there doesn't mean I can't attack from here to there. In other words, you can only attack one place at a time in this game, because it's a different type of game. And that's actually still what I'm learning about this game. This game is more about the kingdom, the RPG element, than it is about just going all over the place, raising thousands of armies, and kicking everyone's ass. So, as you can see, the blue border here, this is all mine now. I ended up taking this over. So now I'm going to go and take this over, and I know how to do that. So it's this guy that we want. So we're going to take it over, and it's actually kind of simple once you know what you're doing. Council. What? I don't have a spouse? Oh yeah, this is a new game, that's right. So what you do is you actually go to your bishop, which is kind of weird, but that's how it works. You go to your bishop, and you do what's called fabricate a claim on a county. So that's what you do right there. These ones you can't fabricate on a county because it's inside your realm. All it would do is allow for a title revocation without tyranny. This is already my kingdom. Or my county, rather. So, and this is the one that I took over. So I want to go for this one. So all I do is I just click on it. Simple as that. And then it'll just take time. I can make it go faster with the time at the bottom. There's a progress right there. Opportunity to get unpressed claim. And that's the casus belli that you need in order to actually attack. You can just raise an army and start ransacking all over the place. Even if you're barbaric, it doesn't even work that way. So it's kind of nice to, see that. And available spout. Well, there should be one. I am so confused. I still get a lot of moments where I'm confused. And don't worry, if I'm not feeling it or I'm getting frustrated, I'll just play another game. But normally, my wife, I can actually, see, marriage. I can normally edit her hair, but for some reason I can't. And it's really odd too, because as you can see here, it says that you have no available spouse. But I beg to differ, because I have one right there. See? It says right there, your wife. Last I checked, wife and spouse kind of mean the same thing. So I don't know. Things like that I'm not going to worry about too much, but it's just to show you, like, I don't get it. But yeah, I can't have... In order to serve on a ruler's council, a spouse must be available to carry out their responsibilities. Oh, there. Helps when you read. Various circumstances can actually prevent a spouse from fulfilling these responsibilities. But several of the most common ones include being the ruler of their own realm. Ah, that's why. I think she's a ruler of her own realm. Okay, you see that? It's interesting. So maybe what we need to do... Maybe I can find another spouse? Is that how it works? That'd be kind of funny. I just want to see again. It's all about learning the mechanics, right? Aldegonde catches on quick. Great. Another one with a weird haircut. That is really interesting. See, I can cut her hair. She's not even my wife. Why am I able to change her hair? See, these are all things, again, that are kind of interesting to me. Hey, Great Gamer. The only guy that ever comes in here that's actually older than me by a year. So as you can see, I was able to change her hair. Couldn't change her hair. It's kind of weird. It's like I don't have enough control over my wife. What is this madness? Okay, enough of this. Let me close this. Like I said, I'm still trying to learn the game. We're going to find another spouse to see if that's even possible. That's really what this is all about. It's just doing silly, goofy stuff and just seeing, like, what happens if I do that. We'll speed up the process of the game a little bit. Yeah, see? She's not even my wife, and I gladly accept your marriage proposal. You will be joined with my mother in holy Oh, yeah, because that's the young son. So now, if I go to the council... Oh yeah, there's secondary spouse. Huh, that's funny. See? She's also my wife. And... Sorry, see how excited I got? What did you see? What did you just see? You saw it right there. Right effing there. If I can't cut your hair, you can't be my wife. See? Open the barber. Hair. A twist? Not digging that. Anyways, you get the idea. So, see how I was able to do that? No problem. Just no problem. That's my second wife. She's a good wife. My first wife, I can't do that with. I can't... See? The barbershop icon's not there. So just like little odd things like that that I'm trying to learn. And like, why is that? Is it because she's too high up there? I don't have enough power over her to cut her hair. Like, I don't get it. I don't get little things like that. Is it a glitch? And that's what ends up happening. See? Got two wives and I still can't find one that can fulfill the spouse role in the council. As time is rolling on, don't worry. We are building, fabricating a claim against this area so that I can actually take it over. But yeah, it's pretty wild, like I said. But it can absolutely be slow sometimes. It's not meant to be like a, you know, a rushed game. Like that. You got your perks. Right click to dismiss. Yeah, county control. I understand. To increase control, you want to go to your council view and assign your marshal to increase the control in a county. What about my marshal? When your counties have low control, this means that you'll get reduced taxes and levies from it. However, there are ways to increase control. To increase control, you want to go to your council, right, view, and assign your marshal to the increase control in a county task. And how do I do that? Ah, I probably know. Right here. There you go. See? It's one of the tasks. It's all there right there for you. I'm making it more complicated than it should be. So I can just click increase control. The only problem is I don't know what area I'm having low control in. Low control in Leinster. Oh, that's the spot I just took over. Okay, perfect. Increase control. We'll do Leinster. There you go. So just that kind of stuff. A little bit of micromanagement. There's not a lot of, you get your little troops there. You can only attack one at a time. Maybe someday, if people are interested, I might load up Europa Universalis 4 for like literally 30 seconds. Just to quickly show you the side-by-side difference. And you'll be like, oh, okay, I get it now. But yeah. Increase the county, so that's almost done already. Then it's just about these issues. Powerful vassal demands a council position. Hey, how's it going? So this guy, this is the guy that we originally took over at the bottom here. We kicked his ass, and we beat him into submission. Yeah, that's fine. And, he's considered a powerful vassal. He wants a council position. Problem is, all the council are taken. So for a spy master, see, this is what you can kind of do when you assign people to the council. You have your spy. I keep this up. I'm going to be able to do tutorials here. Yeah, spy master. You actually want intrigue. Okay, get rid of that. There. Spy master, you want the highest, the person with the highest level of intrigue. So you do that. See? 14, 14. The petty queen, she's actually my wife. One of them. I can technically assign her to the role of being a spy master, but she's no better than who I already have. You don't want to fire her, because if you have an unhappy spy master, you can end up getting factions plotted against you, and you have a higher likelihood of being murdered. Isn't it kind of creepy how I'm actually starting to sound like I know a little bit about what I'm talking about in this game? And that's the lovely thing. That's what's beautiful. And when we've got Marshall... Well, actually, it also tells you, but most people wouldn't pay attention to that. Bishop has gained a spotless reputation for his absolute rejection of any carnal pleasure. His unwavering discipline has served as an example to follow. It actually tells you here, to be honest with you. Learning. So a bishop, learning is good. But because of our religion, we can't get a new bishop. A steward, you want high stewardship. So he's got a stewardship of 8. Yeah, you see, there's really no one better out there. An old gif. Get that thing away from me. That's what she said. The stuffed fox has a disgusting snarl on its lips, baring vicious teeth at me. While the gift was sent anonymously, it is not hard to understand that Sion was behind it. Oh, her. Who is she? She's my courtier. Her spouse is Brian. I think Brian is my son. Who would ever like this kind of gift? Yeah, so it tells you, like, everything's just so plain. Like, you need the highest stewardship council. There's so much things going down. I have ridden, taken aim, and struck so many times. I thought nothing could upset my rhythm as I take yet another gallop down the practice range. Commotion, I cannot fully see, makes my horse rear up. For an instant, momentum keeps me pinned to the back of the horse as it starts shaking. Yeah. So, what do? Calm down, or I dive for stable ground. Better safe than sorry. Sure, whatever. So here it tells you don't even have to know. A chancellor, you need good diplomacy. So you just go to diplomacy. Yeah, that's the diplomacy skill. Oh, wow. So you see that right there? We have someone that's got vastly better diplomacy. So they would actually make a better chancellor. And he's also my cousin and knight. Which means we'd have to, fire him. But, hey. Sorry, pal. You're not as good. But he is considered a powerful vassal. So he's actually a ruler. See, it says this ruler is a powerful vassal who expects to remain on the council. Not if I imprison him or take him out. This guy just makes a better chancellor. That's just the way it is. And then this one, you want marshal. Marshal for marshal. So 17. No one's better than him, so he's safe. No, probably not. No. And I don't plan on playing this one, to be honest, too much longer. I know not a lot of people are into it, but I really want to get better at it. But anyways, you can see, how this works. You can only, like I said, have one army at a time. For example, let's say I wanted to attack, I don't know, anyone. Let's say I wanted to attack him. Right? I click on him. See? I can't just right-click. Oh, I can. Okay, well, normally you can't do that. How am I able to go to war with him? Oh, it tells me you can declare war. Oh, okay. Well, let me pick another one. Under unideal circumstances. Let me slow down the game really quick. Let's say I wanted to go after this guy. See, I can't declare war because you must have a casus belli. You can't just attack people. Right? But I can attack this guy. So we have a thing on here. Or is it on here? No, it's on here. To fabricate a claim. Can we go to war with this one? Let's find out. No, I can't declare a war on him, but I can definitely declare a war on him. So let's do a war, because people want to see that, because they're sick in the head. And my claim? My claims, they're just simple. I gained a contested title. That is my cause for the casus belli, to have the rights to declare war. So we declare war. Once you declare war, you click on raise all armies. You're one army. You can have multiple armies, but they're always going to be on that one sprite that represents your whole army. Yeah, some on iPad, some random card games and all that. So now that we have an army here, we can click here and see what's going on. Munster claim. We enforce the demands. He would not accept this. Okay. So he won't accept it, so what we'll do is that. To war! To battle! Only the strong survive. I'm going to speed it up really fast here. I've got 4,000 troops. I kind of overdid it a little bit. I just kind of wanted to... see what would happen. Yeah, see, once he gets there, because that's the main town or castle or whatever. I don't even think there's anybody there to attack. There's no army. So at that point, you just kind of stand there because I think he's besieging it. Yeah, see? Siege progress. It started the siege. Technically, see, that's an enemy, so we can actually go here like that. We can decide to, You know what I mean? Like, just kind of backtrack and slaughter that army. And once we get there, you get this little battle thing here. Shows you, like, what's going on. If anybody of note gets damaged or killed, you'll get, like, a little pop-up. See? And then the other... See? Earl, this guy, finished the increased control of my county task that we asked about, so I have better control. Oh, there's an army there. That's my army. Let's go slaughter them. A little bit of action. Well, I don't really know what I'm doing, but yeah. So it's all about kingdoms and royalty. And see, again, obviously it's a mismatch because I cheated, but whatever. Then I won this one. War score increased by 2%. I've got 3,900 troops. They've got 0. Now we're restarting the siege progress. I'm just going to speed it up to the maximum so you don't have to wait around 10 years. Yeah, I thoroughly enjoy this game. Like, I'm in love with it. It's different. You can only attack, like I said. Oh. To the handsome merchant. I am quite handsome for a middle-aged man, aren't I? I have prowled through documents, both ancient and of less certain provenance. I finally have enough material to make the case that you are the rightful lord of Earldom of Asori. Oh, me too. See it done. Now that was about to cash his belly, see? So now that we took him over, see what happens here? We took him over. Let's pause that for a second, because we kicked his ass. You captured the petty king. So now what we can end up doing is go here. We go here. See? Now we can enforce the demands. Because he's captured, so he's got no choice. So this is the guy we just... No, it's not. Oh, I captured another guy, Petty King of AIDS. Oh, he's the son of... What's your claim? Who's this guy again? Ayed Tadge. Anyways, that's not the point. You got... Yeah, this is everything that I got. 20 fame, sorry. I got Earldom of Kondach. Who's this guy again? Spouse to go here. Anyways. They're all in this together. It was just he got captured during the siege. That was the point. And now, as you can see, my blue border expanded. Oh, now we've got a random fight here. I don't know who they are. But I don't think I can just start... Really? Okay, maybe I can get involved. I mean, it's not necessarily saying I can attack them, but... No. You don't need a mod, it's all part of the game. Again, who are these guys? That's the part that can be a little bit annoying, I won't lie. So let's just grab my troop. Like that. Let's unpause it. See? I can't just... Whoops. See, I can't just right-click on this and declare war. First of all, my armies are raised. You see what I'm saying? So I have to disband... I have to disband my army, which it'll always go back to my first original location, like my main kingdom. But you see, yeah, there's like no one in here. People are like, screw this. I think you're the only one in here. Whatever. It happens. Concurrent viewers, chat, right? Yeah, let me just refresh that. It looks like it would be tedious evening. Whoops. Anyways, you can kind of get a gist a little bit of, you know, what's going on in here. Save. This is the test one. Well, it's for me, too, in general. I mean, I play games that some people don't like, and I get that. So, you see this game, Felix? Now, I'd like to show you another one, just for you. So, you saw how this one works. You saw how it's like, you can only do, like, one spot at a time, and you can't just, like, go all over the place, start taking everything over. You have to have a casus belli, and etc., etc. So, now we're going to do something. Now we're going to play. Just really quick. I'm actually not going to play it, but I'm just going to show you it. It helps if I can find it. Yeah, I was just not looking in the right place. Wasn't looking in the right spot. So it's the same kind of game, same map, but it's the theme. Again, you can have more than one raised army, and anyhow, mods. I don't have any on this one. That's fine. We'll just do play. Just really quick. But it's generally the weekend. The weekend is terribly slow. For me, personally. It's always like that. This is like my 6th or 7th weekend streaming. And it sucks because it's the time I have more time. And coincidentally, that's when people aren't around. Because you've been in my streams before. I can have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people all chit-chatting and that kind of stuff. It's not totally uncommon. For me to be streaming for quite a while and there's like literally just another person or no one at all on YouTube, that is a little less common on a weekday again. And then it doesn't even matter what time of the day it is or night either on those weekdays. So it's kind of weird because usually weekends is when people have more time. But whatever. You start learning those things. So this I just want to show you really quick again. Now, this game is a little bit more complicated, in a way. Yeah, maybe. But, it's by the same developers, the same team. It's the same concept. Can you believe it? It's on an SSD. I don't know why it's so slow. It's not a really graphically demanding game. It's not Red Dead Redemption. Red Dead Redemption, I would have been playing by now. On an SSD. So as you can see, very similar-ish kind of thing. You could do the tutorial. Maybe I'll just start really quick. Just to kind of show you the graphics. You'll obviously notice some similarities. Some very obvious similarities. Oh, of course. I've played every Sid Meier's since the 80s. I played the very first Sid Meier's. It's a lot more intense. Sorta, kinda, not really. So right off the hop, I want to show you this. What are you noticing right away? There's an... Can I move with this? No. So, you can see there's an army of 13,000. There's an army there. There's armies here. There's armies everywhere. Get it? The sprites are a lot taller. Yeah, you can minimize this interface at any time by clicking the minimize button. See? You can at any time pause the game by pressing the spacebar button, obviously. You can speed up or slow down the game. Unpause the game and wait until the 1st of January to continue. Still looks pretty decent, as you can see. The graphics are pretty good, considering it's an older game. But you can see right away the big differences. When you pause Europa, you can still keep playing Order Issues, but obviously nothing will take place until, you know, the game is unpaused. You can use your mouse pointer, move around the camera. Move the camera by using the arrow keys. Yeah, you can do that too. Like that. See? Big, massive world again. But this is like this is a 7 or 8 year old game. Compare this to Crusader Kings 3 that just came out, right? And look at how many armies you can have. Like, these are all different people's armies, obviously, but it's not just like this one army here, one army there. This is like total domination. Look at that. All the different fleets and everything going on. Like, it's just, it's packed. Now, we can't see what's going on in this part of the world, but you could see that there's probably like a bunch of armies here. It's the same kind of thing. It tells you things that you can do. But this is more about, this is less about you and more about the world, the kingdom. Does that make any sense? Like, the other one's very RPG. You see your character in the corner, and it's all about you, and expanding your kingdom. This is like expanding the world, taking over the world. So it's pretty wild. So we're England. So anyhow, move the camera by using the arrows. Yeah. Let's go next. Zoom. Yeah, we can zoom in and out. Or you can hit the button right here. Whoops. Sorry, I was like, I'm missing something here. I'm supposed to do part of the, trying to follow the, zoom out. Oh, there we go. To continue, you must zoom out so you can see all of it. Oh, there. There we go. Okay. You can continue to as close as you can. There we go. Follow the arrow north and find the province of Aberdeen. Left click on it to continue. Yes, you can. But same with Crusader Kings. Except this game... How do I slow down the game? There we go. Let's slow it down to a crawl. Look at that. Graphics look pretty good compared to Crusader Kings 3. Well, so's Crusader Kings 3. It's a big map. Yeah, it's very, very nice. You could see how it's different, though. How it's about multiple kingdoms and kicking everyone's ass. So that's Aberdeen right there. It wanted us to go there. Follow the arrow. Left-click on it to continue. Click next to continue to the next chapter. Unit control. Yeah, I know. Absolutely. It's a little complicated, but it's kind of the same concept, you know, like all the things that are going on here. You can click on them and see what's going on. Whoops. Oh, I think it's because it's the tutorial. Anyways. Select the Royal Army in London. See? Then you get a breakdown of all your different troops. Norfolk First Regime, Derby's First Regime. Move your army to Gwendolyn. So there's like a little bit more going on, but... See? Kind of the same idea as Crusader Kings again. But your sprites are bigger, so you can see your armies better. We'll speed up the time. Maybe just a little bit. That's your Royal Army. Maximum looting per month from this army. You know, do you want to allow friendly armies to attach? Does this one? Provincial unrest reduction. Yeah, it's... Oh, it would help if I unpaused the bloody game. Anyways, it kind of just gives you a little bit of an idea there. This game's a little bit different, but yet sort of kind of similar to Crusader Kings. Select your army and click Attach Transport to continue. So that's the part that can be, well, not much. You lose more people. You can eventually be completely slaughtered. So here for naval, in Crusader Kings, they fixed it. You can just click on it, go across the water. This one, they made it more complicated. So I have to select your army and click Attach Transport to continue. So I have to do this, and then click on Attach Transport. Now it actually put it... Select a Royal Navy. Located Gwendolyn Port. See, now I forget what to do, because that's kind of how weird it is. Oh, there. I have to click on the ship. Send your fleet to the Irish Sea province to continue. So, like, right about there. So it automatically took the troop at that point and put it in there. So it's just like an extra couple of steps that's kind of convoluted. Now I gotta click on transport. Whereas in Crusader Kings 3, that's all done automatically. Now order your army to Pale. To continue. How do I do... What? Now that your army is selected, right-click on the Pale province where the rebels are in order to disembark the troop. Oh, there. See? It's just an extra couple of extra convoluted steps, as you can see, and that's the part that can be off-putting for some people. Now, the game is paused. But I wanted you to see the action. See the action? How much easier it is to see the people fighting? Now, the animations are a lot more generic than on Crusader Kings 3. But you can kind of see what's happening, and then, again, you've got all these different troops. Ulster. You can clearly see their coat of arms, where they're from. There's just armies everywhere. This is more about, like, kicking ass and world domination. The other one is a much deeper, immersive RPG experience. Unpause the game and defeat the rebels. Again, same concept. You've seen the battles in the other game. Same thing. You see the numbers. It's a lot more generic, like I said. And then, boom, you take over. There isn't, like, any huh. Yeah, that's what it is. Reconquer Pale to continue. And again, it's one of those things where you just stay there. You're automatically sieging, just like we did in my other game, Crusader Kings 3. Sort of the same idea. See? Just like that. Now click next to continue the next chapter. And that's how you do that. Whoops. And then you can visually see when you go through the different seasons, summer, autumn, and all that. You don't really tend to see that much in Crusader Kings 3. At least as far as I know. Anyways. I'm gonna save the game. Tutorial. Yeah, just tutorial. Anyway, so that gives you a bit of an idea. Like I said. You could see the differences. It's a little bit more convoluted than CK3. There's like a little bit more battling and stuff like that. Now, Hearts of Iron 4, I won't load it, don't worry. Hearts of Iron 4 is essentially Crusader Kings, or sorry, Hearts of Iron 4 is essentially Europa Universalis that I just played, but with tanks. It's World War II. So that's what it is. See? It literally looks the same. Ah, seriously? Right? You can even zoom in, see, pick your troops. You got tanks, infantrymen, riflemen, you've got naval ships. But it's just World War II theme. That's the difference with Hearts of Iron 4. So if you're like into the whole World War II thing, then yeah, this thing's pretty cool. I picked it up pretty cheap. But yeah, and Crusader Kings 2 is a lot more convoluted, but you know, over time they're going to build up on the game. And you know, when did Europa Universalis, just Europa 4, how's that? When did it come out? See, it came out in 2013. So 7 years. It's had 7 years to flourish. You know, it's that's a long time.
Peggy 12.
Noblemen and women, 80 years ago and again on the...
Yeah, you can see trailers tend to be a little bit better at showing the game.
fleets embark from our colonies in Swedish Cuba to seize the rich islands of the Caribbean, while ships in Swedish Africa head south to secure the trade routes to India. Our other allies in Castile and Austria reassure us that they will honor our alliance.
That's pretty badass.
London has foolishly focused on their petty squabbles with Paris for generations. But what thought have they given? Or steps have they taken to protect themselves from their growing allies in Stockholm?
Anyways, you get the idea.
Not enough, I say.
Then at some point you can move up to guns because you're going through the history of time.
The day that England, nay, the world, was rocked by the great and mighty empire.
But yeah, it's pretty wild. Yeah. It's a good game, but it's a little confusing. Oh yeah, that's fine. I'm not gonna be around that much longer myself, to be quite honest. I'm just kind of like a little bit blah today. I'm just disappointed. I've seen other people stream, and there's some people, they're kind of like, I don't know. It's going to sound rude, but they're not that special. They're not that funny or more entertaining necessarily. They're kind of similar in many aspects. But they've got thousands of people at a time. Like, they go live, and within like 5 minutes, they're like 500-600 people in the stream. It's like, man, I could barely get 5 or 6 people in the stream. So it's like, damn. But yeah. So that's that game. Let me switch over here. Go back to the console. I forget, do you like sports like basketball and all that? I keep forgetting. Sometimes it's hard for me to remember who said they like what game and blah, 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 blah. And it can be a little bit confusing sometimes. But yeah, see, this game, I'm just not kind of feeling it. Football, I would, but a whole match is 20 minutes. That's the only thing that's off-putting. You can't just log out in the middle of a game of football. Yeah. Yeah, rugby, yeah. There's not really any rugby games, though. But yeah, I get what you're saying. But yeah, I'm just kind of hoping someday to just be able to be financially stable. Found out something about this game I didn't know. But yeah, CK3, I still think about it. I'm kind of excited to go back to it maybe tomorrow and play it a little bit more, kind of, you know, get into it. Try to learn a bit more. Yeah, so I learned there's just like little daily activities you can do, like go to this area and do a drop zone mission. So even though you've already done the drop zone mission, it's part of the, you know, the daily activity, and if you do it, you get like a reward, and you get more faction XP maybe, or maybe you get like a new outfit, you know, like an incentive to kind of replay the game. Kind of like a little bit like Destiny. Oh yeah, I completed the story on the first day or second day. There's a lot of replayability though to the game. Do you like Tony Hawk, the new Tony Hawk?
Hey, welcome back.
Yeah, it's a fun game. I, no offense, don't see how I could play that game for hours at a time and stream it, but a lot of people say they would enjoy that. Now this one's a bit annoying because there's these boxes around this area. They're called strong boxes. Yeah. Yeah, it is cool. It's like, oh wow, look at all those tricks in it. It can definitely be interesting. See these strong boxes? I've been running around this whole area. I can't find the 5th one. So when you go here, you can do like objectives. Like I'm on part 3 of the global offensive, step 3, step 4, and it keeps going. See? Ooh, open 5 strong boxes. But I think, yes, I would kind of rather play Skater XL as well. I agree. More simulation. It's just, yeah. But there is a charm to Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. They just feel completely different. Anyhow, I'm stressed out because I can't find the other... the other strong box. I just can't find it. Like, I've opened them all. So I'm kind of like, I won't be able to finish. See? I've been everywhere. Obviously not everywhere, because if I was everywhere, I would have found it. So I ran around earlier for like 20 minutes. I'm like, oh man. That's going to be a struggle.
You look like someone who wants to talk to me.
See, but now I got a reward because I did another task for them. That kind of thing.
Really? Nothing? No.
So, like, I did the one in the snowy, so I could do, like, Pacific Northeast again. Oh, I know. Well, that's the, that's unfortunately the yes, absolutely. But that's unfortunately part of the game. See? This one's open. Oh, man. I'm never going to find that strong box. But I'm starting to get a bit stronger with this guy. Power 61. I think my average power is like 40 on my other guy, so he hits 60, level 25. I just want to go around and skate, you know what I mean? That's all I want to do. I don't want to do any of the challenges per se, but unlocking boards and all that, I get it. That it could be kind of cool. Yeah, so, anyways. 953. Yeah, I probably don't even have all that much time. I think what I will... I'll do one thing. You mean in Tony Hawk? I don't even know what the tapes are, to be honest. I don't know what they do. I just do not know. A strong box. I'm going to do something weird. I'm just going to play this for a minute. Then I might play Tony Hawk for a couple minutes. We keep talking about it. It's kind of making me maybe want to play it. I don't know, to be honest. I don't remember anything about that. What games are you playing lately, Felix? What have you been playing as of late?
Okay, Commander.
And what new games have you purchased as of late?
Thanks to those protocols.
And who's the other creeper in here not talking? No one. Okay. So I'm actually going to pick... I'm actually going to pick him because he can fly quicker. Ooblets? Yeah. Is there like a main go-to game? Like, you know, like how I do World of Warcraft, Skater XL, Call of Duty? That's like my ongoing, always going back to. Oh, nice. What are some of your main go-tos?
I've got operatives
Among
in
Us.
now.
Oh yeah, Among
With your
Us,
help,
yeah.
we can take over that base and reclaim everything AIM stole from us.
Yeah. Yeah, that I remember you saying. But in general, do you have any like main go-to games that like no matter how old they are, you just always default back to them? Like me, it's now Skater XL, World of Warcraft, Call of Duty, and then whatever new, relevant, open world-ish cool game that comes out, I'll play it. And some sports games like your Madden football, NBA, FIFA. So sports, Call of Duty, skating, World of Warcraft. That's sort of like the small
Give me the
theme.
first wave. My agents will follow
Skate
and
3
secure
quite
the
a
base
bit.
as you
Nice.
make your way through.
Oh, it's a good game. It really is a good game. So all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna loot a chest. I want to see if looting a chest makes a difference. Oh, nice, nice. So you do like playing Madden? Yeah, that's cool. I just love the game. It's like it's relaxing. It's slower paced. There's
We'll need to
some
hit
good
the
action in
security
there.
checkpoint first and clear it out. Once you strike, you'll have to move fast. Their
But
alarm system will bring
whereas
everyone
NBA
running.
sometimes can
Everyone
be a
get in
little
position.
overwhelming.
Ready.
It's
Awaiting
just
your signal.
constantly on the
There's
go.
an
But then
elite
again,
AIM
so
unit
soccer,
near you.
that doesn't
Defeat
bother me.
them, and you may gain something
But
useful.
anyways. This is the guy I go to farm. Remember, for my gear? Thor is one of my favorites. Do you think you would like playing this game someday if you ever bought it? Then we could like play co-op. That would be kind of cool. No, it wasn't better than what I already had. Okay. Right, yeah. Yeah, I get you. Limited money. Can't just buy every game. Yeah. See, I generally don't have the cash, but I spend all my money on games for YouTube so that people can decide whether or not they feel the game is worth buying for them. So I want to loot a strong box here.
Look for a chest with gear nearby.
And I want to see if it counts, get it? Or if I'm forced to loot them at my base. See? Like, that's technically a strong box. Please tell me that it counts. Pray for me. Because it's technically a strong box. Oh, nice. Here we go. It worked! It counted! I thought it had to be on that little spot. Oh, that's so badass. Nice. You have a PlayStation, right? Yeah, because VR is not on Xbox.
Take him out.
Roger that, Commander.
Nice. This is just like silly, goofy fun. Even if I had all the outfits and I was fully leveled and I didn't need the gear, I would still play this game just for like, just for the madness. You know what I mean? Like just for shits and giggles or whatever you want to call it. Like it's just so fun. Like just boom.
Look for a chest containing special resources nearby.
Yeah. Yeah, I was kind of tempted, but I don't know. Now, technically, the last enemy's down here, but... see? The objectives are blocked off. They're shielded. Because you can't just skip, you know, the game. Oculus. Yeah. Oh, wow.
My power is unstoppable.
Holy cow. Wow. Crazy, eh? Just boom. No wires, nice. Oh, that's my guy. I gotta stop doing that.
Well done.
Bam!
Our agents can take it from here.
Oh,
Go
absolutely.
ahead. See if you can locate our
Spider-Man,
stolen supplies.
as long as I've got the money.
Checkpoint A locked down,
Oh, yeah.
Commander. All units, move in. Approaching position.
Heavy security up ahead.
Then that's where you head first.
This is a mission I farm a lot, by the way. Because it's easy to get gear. I always get an outfit. It's just so cool. Those goddamn turrets. They should be illegal.
Hey, where did this thing come from?
Yes, it does, yeah. And this is like all post-game, by the way, what I'm doing. Wow. Dong dong. It sounds so cool, the effect. Boom! Oh, I just can't get enough. The amount of hours I put into this game is disgusting. It's a good sign, eh? It's because it's challenging, you can make it more challenging. It's not just a simple button masher. If you're not careful, you'll die. The combat's a lot of fun. Mind you, all those things are subjective. Some people find this game boring. Oh, I thought that was true. No, eh? I don't know if it's considered popular. To be honest. I know there's a lot of hype around it in general, but I don't know if it's well liked. Oh, so you're not all that excited about this game then? It's not as exciting as you were hoping? Is what you're saying?
Oh, really felt that one. Really did.
I love it. As you can tell. Oh, I see. Yeah. Where the hell is everyone?
AIM is retreating to the main structure.
There we go.
Everyone heard that one. Gotta run him scared.
Oof.
Their Quinjet is grounded. They've gathered the more valuable shield assets at a hangar nearby.
That was nice of them. Less work for us. This is it. We'll follow your lead.
Avengers! We figured you'd be doing Hill's dirty work.
Well, there is going to be more, but yeah.
Protecting the base.
There's going to be Spider-Man on PS4. That's going to be crazy. They're going to add a lot more missions. Where the hell is everyone?
AIM is retreating to the main structure. Everyone heard that one. Gotta run him scared.
Oof.
This is it. We'll follow your lead. Well, there is going to be more, but yeah. There's going to be Spider-Man on PS4. That's going to be crazy. They're going to add a lot more missions.
I liked the Spider-Man game for PS4. The problem with it is I found he was doing too much kicking, so I always had to do special combos so that he would properly do an assortment of punches and kicks. It's not realistic to fight and only kick and only sometimes punch. It just visually looked kind of dumb. So it actually bothered me.
3 remain. Finish them all now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's so many that could have been in here. And I think they will add more.
No! All clear.
All hostiles accounted for. Base secure. Nice work, everyone.
Yeah.
Secure the perimeter. Look out for any stragglers. Thank you, Avengers. With this, we stand a fighting chance, finally. We're back, Fury.
You've got them down to 1.
It is a fun game, though. I like just roaming around and just getting into random fights. It's a lot of fun. Let's see if I get another one.
AIM will be back.
Yeah, another pattern.
I'm not sure how
Every time I do it, I get a pattern. It's awesome.
Do anything for free. I've got some digging to do. I'll be in touch. Until then, job well done.
Gonna do my thing. I never got the DLC, couldn't afford it. And no offense, I just didn't know if I was gonna like it. Does it add that much more to the game? I'm just about roaming an open world and doing Spider-Man stuff and just getting into fights. That's it. That's all I do. I mean, I beat the game, but yeah. It's so long to just go back to the airship station. Yeah. Oh, it's a great game. I just found he was doing a little bit too much kicking. It was kind of goofy looking in my opinion, so I would hold the button down so he would do the uppercut and grab the guy and spin him around, and you get the idea. Now yeah, so it's Thor. But just because I'm on Thor doesn't necessarily mean that the pattern I get's going to be for Thor. See? Gunmetal outfit for Iron Man. There's a few I'm looking to get for Hulk, but...
Doing some overtime? Don't push yourself too hard now.
No. Really? Took me a while to beat it. I thought the story was long. I hope Miles Morales punches more. I know it sounds funny, but I really hope so. Just for a couple quick minutes. Oh, me too. I'm only going to do this for like 5 minutes and then I'm just going to head off. Even if there was 200 people in here, to be honest, I'd probably still have to go. I don't like streaming super late. I like waking up early in the morning. Like it's 10 o'clock where I'm at. Instead of being here from 10 o'clock till midnight, I'd rather end it around now. And then wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning and stream those extra 2 hours till 6 a.m. rather than staying up till midnight, if that makes any sense. Is it 3 in the morning where you are? Is that what you're saying? Yeah. Yeah, it's 3 in the morning. Yeah. See, skate tours, you can do you know, the progress of the game where you can just skate and do nothing. Just pick like a random map. Problem is with that though, you won't unlock all the other skateboards and all that, and that's kind of the part that sucks. You can't have the mods on either. But, you know. Like I said, I'll just play this for a minute or so. Skater XL, like I said, World of Warcraft. They're way different games, but... No, I know, yeah. I still try to keep a certain... whatever. But yeah, I am getting a little bit tired. I can't wait for WWE 2K Battlegrounds. That's gonna be fun. See, sometimes I find the game is almost too fast. You know what I mean? It's so arcadey that it could be off-putting. Sometimes that can actually bug me. Like having to do... And then you only have like 2 minutes to do it, and... So a lot of people might be like, oh, it sounds like this isn't your kind of game. No, it is. It's just... There's certain aspects of it that I'm not, Oh, I'm gonna be playing so much of it. Are you getting the game? Yeah, that's, it's gonna be a lot of fun. See, like I said, this game... It's got a... It's got a charm to it. Like, it is a lot of fun. Don't get me wrong. But it's just not one of those games... I couldn't do this... You know... 3-4 hours a day. Yeah. Kind of feel rushed. To, like, hurry up. Oh, yeah. Overtime, baby. I know a real skater in real life that can do all those moves like that. Non-stop. He's considered the skateboarding godfather. Yeah. Didn't quite make it. Ah, well. I'll do one more time super quick and then I'm gonna head out. I've never done well with stuff that's time-gated. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, pretty sure it's gonna be. I probably won't bother playing online. I just play against the AI, to be honest. And I'm kind of weird. There's a lot of games I like playing online, and then there's just certain ones I'm like, yeah, no, I'm good. Come on. Nice. Oh, I know. Yeah, it's discouraging. Oh, nice. I'm only missing one robot. Yep, I'm more of an AI person. So I'm surprised people would find this fun to watch. I mean, it's a huge game, but like a huge franchise, but most people would want to play the game. Oh, yeah, I never play those games online again. Oh, nice. So I officially unlocked the next one. But anyways, that's it for me. You're gonna go to bed. I'm going to bed. Gonna play on my iPad. And I'll be back tomorrow, as always. As I'm playing the game, but yeah. Yeah, no, I'm gonna log out for sure. I just wanted to check out the new map for a second. Oh, I'm probably gonna play some card game. Some card battle game. I forget the name of it. It's a pretty fun game. There's a lot of little card games I play on there. Yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, I prefer games like Magic the Gathering or Hearthstone, Ascension. Oh, I couldn't even reach that. Anyways. You like poker? Next heat? No, I'm gonna quit. But yeah. I shall be going. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, me too. Thanks for stopping by, and yeah, like I said, I'll be around tomorrow. Maybe I'll see you a little bit tomorrow or something. Have a good night. Hey, Big. Bye, Big. I gotta go. Sorry. I'll be back tomorrow.